All right. So we are back for more ALCS baseball here. Orioles are up 2-1. Earlier today, I did the game 2 and game 3, both of which we won. This live stream's being a little weird here to start. Let me just make sure it's coming through okay. All right, cool. Everything seems to be working all right. YouTube was weird. Actually, a little weird as I was trying to get this up. It was telling me live stream wasn't available, and then it had me create 2 live streams. Anyways, so we've got game 4 here in Baltimore, up 2-1. Luis Castillo is going to go, and then Ace Lacy hopefully will be ready for the next game. It's his turn, right? Yeah. He might be pitching on short rest, right? Let's see. Oh no, he'll be on full rest. Okay. Okay. So anyway, sorry getting on a sidetrack there. So Luis Castillo, he was my 4-5-ish pitcher. He put up 2.4 WAR. Let's go ahead and go full screen here. Just as a little preview, he had his best season for me. 2.4 WAR. ERA was way down, but some of that was league related. There was just less offense in the league this year. And then if we can go to 2024 pitching splits, let's see what he did against Toronto this year. He had 3 starts, went 15 innings, 4.2 ERA, 4.85 FIP. So he wasn't great against them. BABIP was a little high, a lot of hits. So he was okay against them. And then on the Toronto side of things, for this game, assuming they don't do any shenanigans and change our expected starter, Jake Wong is supposed to go. And Jake Wong, if we go to his 2024 things, he faced the Orioles 4 times, solid 3.91 ERA, 3.3 FIP. He doesn't strike a lot of guys out, kept the ball in the yard, didn't give up too many hits. But so that's him against the O's this year. And then I did make a lineup change. Gunnar Henderson's been hitting so well. I bumped him from 8th up to 5th. And then to keep the lefty-righties somewhat staggered here, Larnach dropped from 5th to 7th. Rutschman dropped from 7th to 8th. So that's the lineup change. Just going with the hot hand here in the short series. Larnach has had a rough season, and so has Rutschman. They've both been cold in the playoffs. Henderson's just been great so far in the postseason. Where's his postseason stats? Yeah, 161 runs created plus in 35 plate appearances, 394 average, 545 slugging, an OPS of 974. I mean, the BABIP's 480. That's obviously not going to continue, just like Rutschman's 185 BABIP won't continue. But really just trying to ride hot hands here in the playoffs. Generally would not manage like that over a long course of the regular season. I wouldn't, it would take a lot more than 8 hot games from Henderson for me to change the lineup. But in a short series, I'll do it, just like I'll change my pitching strategies in short series as well. Bullpen-wise, Archie Bradley is available but not fully rested, but we can use him. Jordan Hicks, probably unavailable. I don't really see using him. So, who knows? Maybe Will Smith can finally get into a game. He hasn't pitched for me yet. So, all right, let's get to it. Just get this set up here. So let's see. It appears that their lineup, yes, is the same. And of course, the O's just have the changes I already told you about. I will man the substitutions like always, and Luis Castillo on the hill against Wong. And so I don't know how the picture is. I'll check once we go to the game, but I changed the latency so the stream isn't as far behind me, because sometimes people are typing as I'm playing and it's like 2 plays later and they're typing about a play. So the picture won't be as good, but it's not like we're doing out of the park for its graphics, I suppose, So anyways, let's get to the yard. All right, so here's the defense, obviously the same. Everything's the same as the last game. And let's see what they tell us in the weather report. turn the audio up. You're saying on me or on Alex or on the stadium? All right, I'll give you. Oh, my mic. I actually am just using the MacBook mic. Real professional operation here. Is it a lot quieter than normal? Because this is how I normally do it. Is it too quiet? I have some mic and stuff downstairs for music stuff. I've never hooked it up for this stuff though. All right, so we're gonna get to it, see what they say for the weather. Sorry if the audio isn't ideal. Hopefully you can hear me well enough. A little quieter than earlier. Huh. I don't know. I'll try to talk a little louder. Is it doable, just not ideal, or is it just like you can't even hear me? All right, let's see what the weather says here. 47 degrees with the wind blowing in from right at 8 miles per hour. So 47 degrees. All right, cool. Let me know if it becomes unbearable. That you can't hear me. All right, so this is a grounder to third to lead it off. Oh, he beat it out. Alex, how's the, I know I was saying the graphics, are not really what people watch this for because Out of the Park isn't, it's not the graphics, but I changed the latency and it looks like the picture's really grainy. I changed it so you're not as far behind me. Is it terrible? Should I switch it back next time? So here's the number 2 hitter, Espinal. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. That's going to be a double play, I think. Yes, sir. Third to second to first, double play. And now here's Vlad Jr. up to face Luis Castillo, 1-1. Oh, that's smoked. Deep center. I don't know if he's going to get that. Yeah, Buxton ran out of room. Yeah, the picture was definitely better before. I don't know if I can change that in... Let me see. I don't know if once I've started I can change the latency. Yeah, no, I can't. All right. Oh well. Hopefully it's bearable. Hopefully it's not too bad. Game really hates me to go in and out of full screen mode while you're playing in the game. So we'll get that gray box down there now. All right, so let's see. We're down 1-0 now, and Boguchet is up. Vlad Jr. just keeps hitting. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Man, another ground ball to third. And Urshela's going to gun him down. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Understood. Yeah, I'll do the low latency, or the higher latency from now on. It's just, it's cooler. I like when people are typing closer to what the play is going on, because normally you guys are like 2 plays behind me. But, yeah, that picture, I have this up on a different screen, and the picture is pretty grainy. It's not very good at all. This is the middle setting. I hope it would work, but it wouldn't. It's not. All right, so here's Edmund. This is a 2-0 pitch. Here's Jake Wong. Pitched pretty well against the O's this season. And that's a lazy fly ball to center. And it's caught. All right, now here's Verdugo. Here's a 2-1 pitch to Verdugo. Into shallow left. Bouchette's back on and he's got it. And now here's Gio Urshela, number 3 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to second, he's out of there. All right, let me see if I can do something on this latency real quick. Oh wow, that's really, really grainy on my end. Sorry guys. Just gonna have to live with it this time, I guess. Lesson learned. All right, so here's Castillo pitching to Benintendi, here to lead off the second. Oh, that's crushed to deep center. Oh, that's out of here too. Ball is flying for being 47 degrees out. Luis Castillo here. Not the kind of start we wanted. I'll be real quick with the hook here. I'll bring in Grayson Rodriguez or DL Hall. Probably DL Hall if he's rested enough, just because that would switch to a lefty, and they don't have their lefty lineup set. So probably that's who I'm going to here if Castillo runs into much more trouble here. So here's Ramos. Here's a full count pitch. And he struck him out looking. Needed that one. So we got one down. And here's a center fielder, Hermosillo. Struck him out. Uh-oh. Luis Castillo heard me talking that I was going to have a quick hook with him today if he kept messing around. Now Danny Jansen, a 3-1 pitch. And he walked him. Injuries are hit or miss, man. I looked for yours after the last time. I looked for yours on the out of the park board. Maybe I remembered the name wrong, but I didn't. There was a different Pirates one, but it wasn't you. And maybe, again, it was probably my mistake and I just had the name wrong. But I remember you telling me last time that you had it on the board, and I went and I found one that was a Pirates, but it wasn't you. All right, so Ross Adolph is up now with 2 down. Here's a 1-0 pitch. And that's popped up. I think Urshela's got it. Yeah, he's got it. Alright, so now we're to the bottom of the second. We're down 2-0 on the 2 solo home runs. And here's Mountcastle to lead us off. We got a full count. And he struck him out. Here's Gunnar Henderson, promoted to the number 5 spot. Big move for the rookie. 1-0 pitch. That is hit it right into the shift, back up the middle, and Bouchette's got it. So now we've got 2 down. Austin Hayes. 1-0 pitch grounded to third, and he is out of there. All right, so we're going to the top of the third. Hopefully Castillo can settle in here, get us some outs. Martinez, the 3-1 pitch. Oh boy. So walking the leadoff hitter of the inning, which is also the leadoff hitter in their lineup, which means double bad news in that it's the leadoff hitter in the inning, and it's the guy who comes up before you get into their best hitters. So here's Espinal, the 1-1. Oh, he tried to bunt me. Popped it up. That's an ugly bunt. Did we double him off? Oh, they doubled him up. All right. Way to go, Adley. That's a big double play. Heads up play by Rutschman, gunning it over to first there. So now here's Castillo with 2 down, and Guerrero's up. 3-1 pitches grounded to third. Oh my gosh. Throw it away. Oh, Mountcastle dropped it. Oh, so the error was on Mountcastle. All right, fair enough. And so now Bouchette is up, and we've got 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat. Vlad Guerrero is running, and he's going to steal second. That's interesting. He's got a really low speed rating, but his steal rating is like elite, which is a strange dichotomy, I guess. You don't see all that often. All right, so now Bouchette, the 1-2 pitch with 2 down. Grounded to third. Urshela's got it. Let's complete this play here. There we go. All right. Castillo's through 3. Now here's Trevor Larnack. Dropped to 7th in the order here. And the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So now we've got Adley up with 1 down. 2-1 pitch. That is grounded to Bouchette at short. Over to first, and he got it. So now Buxton is up. 2-1 pitch from Buxton. Oh, that's hit into the gap in left center. Number 9 hitter Buxton has a double into second standing up. So now we've got Tommy Edman up, the leadoff hitter in the lineup, up with 2 down and a man on second, the 0-2. Grounded to short, Bouchette's got it. So we'll go to the 4th. And Castillo has gone 3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. 3 of the hits were 2 I can't talk. 2 of the 3 hits were solo home runs. So here's Benintendi. He has one of the solo home runs today. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Grounded to second. Edmonds got it. And I'm really not going to play around here with Castillo. It's like a 4-5 starter. Like, I think the next sign of trouble, really, 1 guy on, definitely 2 guys on, or another run, I will pull him. So here's Ramos. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Good job, Luis. All right, now here's Hermosillo, the center fielder, 1-2 pitch. Grounded to second. To first for the out. Nice. All right, so now we will go to the bottom of the fourth. Alex Verdugo up, the 3-1 pitch. Slow grounder. Come on, beat it out. Beat it out. Oh, yeah. Not even going to draw a throw. All right. So now Urshela is up, and we've got nobody down. Verdugo on the base hit. 1-2 pitch into left, and he's got that. All right, so we got one down now. Here's Mountcastle with one down, the 2-2. Grounded to first. That's probably going to be a double play. Up, are they going to get it? Oh, Mountcastle legs it out to stay out of the double play. So they get the lead runner, and now Gunnar Henderson, number 5 hitter, Gunnar Henderson's up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Grounded sharply to third, but he's got it. And he's going to go to second for the final out. All right, so we are going to the top of the 5th now. Down 2-0. Danny Jansen is up, the number 8 hitter, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and that is smoked to the gap in right center. And Jansen is in with a double. And I think that's going to be all for Luis Castillo. I have a couple long guys ready out in the pen. And I think just with my number 4 starter, he hasn't been sharp. I mean, he hasn't been bad, but I don't want to let this game get away any further, so let's see here. DL Hall. It's either DL Hall or Grayson Rodriguez. Rodriguez has pitched twice in the playoffs for me, was dominant one time, struck out 5 in an inning 2/3. The next time didn't give up any runs in an inning and 2/3, but did give up the 4 hits. But I think I'm going to go... Yeah, DL Hall has pitched twice in the playoffs for me. He's normally a starter, and he's been awesome both times in short stints. And he struck out the side his last time, and that was against Toronto. So I'm going to go with Hall. We're going to bring in DL Hall here in the 5th. Quick hook here in a playoff game. And so now we've got a man on second, nobody out, and Ross Adolph, the number 9 hitter, is up. DL Hall is in to pitch. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. DL Hall. He struck out 4 straight Jays going back to last appearance. So now Martinez is up. The 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Make it 5 straight. Now the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal, is up. The 0-2. Good lord, he struck him out too. So Hall, 2 appearances in a row, has struck out the side against the Jays. I'll take it. So we're going to the bottom of the 5th now. We need some runs, man. Wong has gone 4 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 2 Ks, 52 pitches. Here's Austin Hayes leading it off. The first pitch of the at-bat. That is a weak grounder to third, and he's out of there. So now we got Trevor Larnach up. The 3-2 pitch to Larnach. Walked him. All right, we'll take that. Larnach has been struggling big time, so that we'll take any way he wants to get on base. So now here's Adley, speaking of struggling, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that's deep, but I think he's got it at the track. Oh, up against the wall, he catches it. But Larnach tags and goes to second, gets into scoring position with 2 down for Buxton, who doubled his last time up. Man, Rutschman almost tied the game there. That was like up against the wall. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Buxton hit it deep, but I think he's got it by the track. Oh, he hit that. That was a loud crack at the bat there. So a couple well-hit balls there, but... So here's DL Hall, who came in last inning and struck out the side. In 3 2/3 in the playoffs, he's given up 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 8 Ks. Taking this transition to the bullpen well. Here's Vlad Jr., first pitch of the at-bat. And that's popped up. Looks like Urshela's got it. Yep. And now here's Bo Bichette, the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. DL Hall is back on his strikeout game. It's crazy. Benintendi. Here's an 0-2 to Benintendi. Struck him out. Man, DL Hall might have found his calling here as an ace reliever. He struck out 8 of the last 9 Jays he's faced over this appearance in the last one, and he's retired all of them. So now here's Edman. Bottom of the 6th. O's down 2-0. Here's an 0-2 pitch. Top of the order up. Struck him out. So now we got Alex Verdugo up, who was 1 for 2 today. I think it was an infield hit. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Base hit left field. That's great. If Verdugo could get going. He hasn't been awful, but he's been below average, and he's our best player. So need him to get going here. Rochelle is up, who has cooled off a little bit the last couple games. He'd really carried the offense for a lot of the playoffs. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is smoked into right center, but he's going to run it down. Yeah. Verdugo then thought about tagging, but he's not going to do it. That was a well-hit ball. It's a well-hit ball. So now Mountcastle's up. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. Their number 4 starter here, Wong, he's dealing. So I'm going to stick with DL Hall because he's got plenty of stamina left and he's pitching well. So here's Ramos. Full count pitch. Ooh, walked him. Walked him. He checked his swing. They appealed it and they said no swing. It's garbage call, ump. So now I've got Hermosillo up. I don't want to push my luck with Hall, but he's pitching so well. I'm going to stick with him for at least this batter. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. So now here's Danny Jansen, the number 8 hitter, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back to Hall. Turn 2. Oh, yeah. Double play. All right. Let's get some runs here. DL Hall is locking it down. Offense needs to get going. And here's Gunnar Henderson to lead it off. Bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to second. And he's out. Austin Hayes is up. The number 6 hitter. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Trevor Larnack, who is 0 for 1 with a walk, the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Man, Wong is just not messing around. So it's lefty on lefty here, so I am going to leave Hall in to at least face Adolph, and then we'll go from there after that. So here's an 0-1 pitch. And that is hit in the air to right. Verdugo is coming in, and he's got it. All right, now Martinez is up, and I am going to stick with DL Hall. He's gone 3 1/3. Only base runner is a walk. He's got 6 Ks. He's pitched really well against the Jays last time. Maybe I am pushing my luck here, but I'm sticking with him. The first pitch of the at-bat. Weakly grounded to first. Mountcastle's going to take it to the bag himself. We've got 2 down. Number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal, the 1-1. A little dribbler out in front of the mound, or out in front of the plate. Oh, and he beat it out. So that's going to be the first hit Hall allows, is a little swinging bunt dribbler. And now we've got Vlad Guerrero up, and now it's interesting. So I'm going to go to my ground ball man here, Connor Jones. What an outing from DL Hall, though. Goodness, he was fantastic. So Connor Jones is in now. Vlad Jr. is up. Always dangerous, Vlad Jr. 986 OPS in the playoffs. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Jones. And that is smoked into left field for a base hit. Okay. And now I am stuck with Jones for, excuse me, at least 2 more batters. Now here's Bo Bichette with 2 down. The 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right. That looks very playable, though, for Verdugo. He's coming over, and he's got it. All right. So Jones works out of that mini jam, and now Wong is still on. He's thrown 87 pitches, 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs, a walk, and 6 Ks. I mean, hardly even threatened against him. Here's Adley Rutschman. He took him to the wall and right with a guy on last time. One of the best hit balls of the day. So here's the 2-2. Grounded to third. That's going to be very playable, and he's out. Thought he threw it away there for a second. So now Buxton is up, and and he's 1 for 2 today. I'm gonna pinch hit here for Buxton because we're down 2-0 and we need a guy on base. And I'm actually gonna go to Nick Matan, who is a lefty, to get the lefty versus righty matchup. Matan really struggled for me this season, but 2 years ago he won Rookie of the Year. He's good last year. Need to try to get his back going. Let's see what he can do. It would be great if he could be a lefty bat off the bench for me here in the playoffs. I've shied away from him. I haven't used him yet, but he's my guy, and I need to be willing to use him if he's my lefty bat. So here's Wong. And my guy, I mean like my lefty bat off the bench. And here's the first pitch of the at-bat. He's 286 as a pinch hitter, apparently. Oh, and he hit him. Okay, we'll take that for sure. So now what we're going to do is Kyle Isbell is going to come into the game next inning to play outfield in Matan's spot. And Isbell is a better base runner than Matan, so he's going to go ahead in to run. So Nick Matan does his job. He gets on base. And now Edman is up with 1 down and Isbell on first. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Edman. And he struck him out. So now we've got Verdugo up. He is 2 for 3 today. I would like to point out he's yet to go yard here in the postseason in 36 plate appearances. Now would be a cool time to do that. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That's blooped into left. I didn't know if that's going to go over his head. Over the shortstop's head. Just kind of dinked it into left field. We'll take it. So now we've got Gio Urshela up, who I think is like 0 for his last 7 or 8. Batting average was up over 400 in the postseason just like 2 games ago. So we've got first and second. We got 2 down. And again, you know, the computer should clearly make a pitching change here. They're pretty conservative with pitching changes, and they treat the postseason just like the regular season, but hopefully we can take advantage of that. Come on, Urshela. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's into center field. That's going to get down. That should score a run. Come on. Oh, my gosh. He's going to be out at the plate. He's out at the plate. They just gunned him down at the plate. Wow. Well, that is that's a tough one to take. All right. Yep. So now we're going to slide Hayes over to center field. We're going to put Isbell in left field, and we should be good to go. Yeah, okay. So now here's Benintendi. Really kind of torn what to do here. I mean, I want to keep this game close. At the same time, Jones is one of my real ace relievers, and he'll be unavailable tomorrow if I use him any further, I think. So I'm going to bring in Feltman, who was really my best reliever all year, and then he has struggled so much in the postseason that I've begun to lose trust in him. 1.9 WAR this season, 1.3, 1.6 years before, but as you can see, really roughed up here in the playoffs so far, but I feel like this is a good spot to try to get him back on track. And I'm putting my best reliever in to try to see if he can be my best reliever. So now here's Benintendi to lead it off against Feltman. Here's a 3-2 pitch. And that is gone, I think. Yep. Wow. Feltman, man, he's falling apart here in the postseason. And I do have to stick with him through 2 more batters. So here's Ramos, the 1-1 pitch. That's a slow roller. I don't know if they're going to... Good Lord. We get him? All right, we got him at first. That was a cluster. Henderson gunned him down, though. So now here's Hermosillo with 1 down. And that is popped up. Henderson's got it. We've got 2 down. Now here's Danny Jansen, the 3-1 pitch. And he walked him. All right, I've seen enough from Feltman here. That's really disappointing how he, 7 innings, 9 hits, a walk, 6 runs, 5 Ks. His FIP is up in the 7s as well. So just a bad, it's only a bad 7 innings, but in the postseason, a bad 7 innings is a lot. So at this point, the game is still within reach. I also do not want to burn Jordan Hicks because then he would be unavailable tomorrow. Jones I already used. Archie Bradley I'd rather stay away from. I'm going to use Grayson Rodriguez, who is my long guy. Generally, he's pitched effectively. I think he's only gotten into 1 postseason game. Let's see. Oh, no, he got into 2 games against the White Sox, and he pitched like 4 1/3 and didn't give up a run. I'm sorry, 3 1/3, sorry. 5 hits, struck out 7 though, no runs, no walks, so scattered 5 hits as they say, but I'm going to use him here. All right, so Ross Adolph, this is the number 9 hitter up. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. All right, way to go, Grayson. Way to lock it down. So I feel good that if I don't rally here, I've saved a lot of my key bullpen pieces. So now here's Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. And Wong is still in here at 106 pitches. Probably going to take him out right before the last batter. Game seems to do that a lot. 8 2/3. All right, so here's Gunnar Henderson. He's 0 for 3 today in his first spot in the 5 hole. Here's the 1-1. And that is going to be extra bases, I think. It's up against the wall. Henderson's digging for second. He's going to be in there. Okay, there you go, Gunnar. And now we've got Austin Hayes up. The 1-1 pitch with 1 down. That is a little... No, thought it might get over his head. All right, so he popped out to shallow right to the second baseman. So now we're down to our last out. Trevor Larnach is up. Jimenez is in. This is his second batter. Sorry, he came in for the last batter. This is their closer. And let's see what Trevor Larnach can keep it alive here. Here's the 0-1. Oh, yeah, that's smoked into right field. That should score a run. Okay. So Larnach, it's good to see him hitting. Even, we still got some work to do if we're going to get back into this game here. But good to see him hitting today. So now Adley Rutschman is up 0 for 3. He's 139 in the postseason, and it's time to go to a pinch hitter here. Now I'm going to bring in Sandro Fabian. My best bench bat. He's really best against lefties, but he's also good against righties, and bottom line is he's better than Rutschman right now. So we're going to pinch it and see what he can do for us. Got him in a trade last December with the Giants because I needed a right-handed hitting outfielder in AAA to kind of come up and also be on my bench because I have so many left-handed hitting outfield prospects. So that's why I brought this guy in. And here he is in the ALCS trying to do some damage. Come on. 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out looking. Come on, man. You're a pinch hitter. Take the bat off your shoulder. All right. So the series is tied at 2. All right. Alex, if you're still watching, should I do a different stream with a better picture? I know the latency wasn't great. It's kind of a pain. It wasn't that. It'll just take like 2 or 3 minutes. But if the picture is bad, I can switch streams. Take a couple minutes. So let's see. So Verdugo went 3 for 4. That's good to see. Larnach was on base twice with a walk and a double. That's good to see. Henderson had that double, but really not a lot going on there offensively, the offense has been pretty mediocre here for a little bit. Castillo The 2 solo home runs, and he started to get in trouble, so I had to take him out. DL Hall was awesome. Connor Jones, I wanted to save him some for tomorrow. Feltman just continues to work his way out of the circle of trust. And Grayson Rodriguez, when I've needed him, has been good. So my bullpen should be decent for tomorrow, other than DL Hall. So let's go ahead and finish tomorrow and see what it says. Or finish today, I mean, yeah. So, wow, so Bradley's still, okay, so he's at 73%. So Bradley's very usable. Connor Jones is at 72, very usable. Jordan Hicks is at 59. I could use him as well. And then Hall is at 8%. He threw 45 pitches out of the pen. He's not going to be available, but everybody else is. And we've got Asa Lacy on the mound, who's going to win the AL Cy Young and the AL Rookie of the Year. And he pitched 7 2/3 shutout innings with 3 hits, no walks, and 10 Ks against the Jays in Game 1 that the bullpen then eventually coughed up. But feeling good about our second overall pick from 2020 being on the mound. And who I think they will have, Isert, who Pearson's hurt for them, the number 1 starter, but this guy was awesome in the regular season, 5.4 WAR. He went 6 2/3 in Game 1. He wasn't the winner, but the team won. But yeah, he had a great year for them. And I don't think I looked at what he did against the Orioles this year. Let's see. So he pitched 4 games. Oh, wow, with a 2.22 ERA and a 2.85 FIP. But we hit him okay in game 1. So, but it is a lefty. I'm trying to think if I want to do anything with my lineup, like flip-flop any of these guys so Henderson isn't hitting 5th lefty on lefty. I think I'm just going to leave it, though. He's been hitting well. Okay, so let's make sure there's nothing to do here. Make sure this is good to go. Lacey's pitching. Continue. Okay, so these are the lineups. And I need to go refill this water. And maybe some wine too. Really taking this ALCS. So I am going to put on the Song of the Summer. Ice in my glass. The late night delivery. I'll be back in like 2 minutes for game 5. Right, yeah, game 5. All right. Got a few Triscuits too, if you hear me crunching. So, here are the lineups for Game 5. Looks like they flipped something around here. Yeah. These two guys are flipped. I think Ramos and Hermosillo. I think that's the only thing they have different from their lineup because Lacey, the lefty, is going. And same lineup as last game for me. Gunnar Henderson, only 1 for 9 against Isert in his career. Urshela hits him pretty well. Pretty small samples here. Hayes hits him okay. Hermosillo hits Lacey well. So does Jansen, but Lacey dominated the Jays in Game 1. Hopefully he can do that again because this series is all tied up. 2-2. Here we go. Hopefully my chewing isn't too loud here. So I need a snack. All right. Let's get the weather report. It was 47 degrees for the game yesterday. This is going to be an 0-2 pitch. It's 49 degrees, no clouds. The wind is right to left at 8 miles per hour. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Lacey. Struck him out. Here's Espinal, 3-0 pitch. Walked him. So he didn't walk anybody in the last game. Oh, Jake, you're playing the Twins. You got a bad injury bug. What year are you in? All right, so now here's Vlad Jr. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a weak pop up. Edmonds got it. So here's Bo Bichette now with 2 down, man on first. Full count pitch. Ooh, runner's going. Little weak grounder. Lacey's got it. Guns it to first, man. Threw a fastball over there to Mountcastle. So he's out of the first inning. Just the 1 walk. Here's Tommy Edman to lead it off. The 2-1 pitch. It's a grounder to short. Bouchette's got it. And he's out. Oh, 2023. Okay. Do you have Buxton on your team anymore? Because I've got him here in Baltimore as my center fielder. Here's Alex Verdugo up with 1 down in the bottom of the first. That's grounded to third. I think Vlad Jr.'s got that. But Verdugo, trying to leg it out, but did not. Now here's Gio Urshela. 1-1 pitch. That's grounded to short. And he's out of there. Yeah, Buxton's great defensively. His bat drives me crazy, though. He's had a few good years, but not really to me. His bat was really bad this year, but his defense is so good. All right, so now here is the top of the first. Here's a 1-0 pitch to Benintendi from Lacey. Hopped him up. Henderson's got it. Yep, Gunnar Henderson's got him. Got it. All right, now here's Hermosillo up, the 0-1 from Lacey. That is grounded weakly. Edmonds got it, I think. Yep, 2 down. All right, now we got Ramos up, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Oh, Jake, you're doing just the manager mode? I've never done that. I basically do the opposite, except for the playoffs because I've been broadcasting them. I play out the games and I just do the substitutions. I let the manager take care of everything else. But I'm like the opposite of you, I think, because I just do the GM for the most part. Traded for Benintendi. He's okay in this sim. He's not amazing at all. So now Mountcastle's up to lead off the second. Here's an 0-2 pitch. That is grounded to first. And he's out of there. Frank, get it indeed, sir. All right, Gunnar Henderson up to 5th in the lineup. Promoted last game. Full count pitch. Walked him. Nice. All right, so this is Austin Hayes up. We got 1-0 pitch with 1 down, the man on first. Get down. Ooh, right fielder makes a diving catch. So now here's Trevor Larnack, 2 down in the second. Gunnar Henderson's on first. And that is hit hard to center field, but center fielder's got it. All right, to the top of third. Danny Jansen. He tears up Asa Lacy in his career, 6 for 12. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. And that's a base hit to center. So the Jansen domination of Asa Lacy continues. Here's the 9-hitter, Ross Adolph, 3-1 pitch. Wow, walking the 9-hitter? Come on, man. So, you know, he went 7 1/3 in game 1 and allowed 3 base runners. He's now 3 base runners through 2+ innings for me. And they're cooking now. They got first and second on the top of the order up. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Oh, that's a big strikeout. That's a big strikeout. All right. Second baseman Santiago Espinal is now up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, turn 2. Turn 2. Come on. Did we turn it? All right, we turned it. Nice. So Lacy worked his way out of a potential trouble there. Here's Rutschman to lead off the third. 1-1. That's smoked into right, but I think he's got it. Yeah. He hit that well, but just pretty much right on him. Here's the 9-hitter Buxton, the center fielder. Full count pitch. Struck him out. All right, so here's Tommy Edman, 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Bouchette's got it. He throws to first, and he's got him. All right, so we are going to the top of the fourth. I wish my offense would do something here occasionally. Good Lord. All right, so Vlad Jr. is up to lead off the top of the fourth here against Asa Lacy, who's thrown 41 pitches through 3 innings. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he is out of there. Urshela's got it. Here's Bo Bichette. The 2-2 pitch. That is smoked to deep center. Buxton's, I think, got it. Yeah. Went back. Got it just short of the track. So here's Benintendi, the 5-hitter. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to Urshela at third. And he's out of there. All right. Nice. So we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Need some runs, man. Verdugo's up. Isert, no hits, 1 walk, 1 K, no runs through 3. The 1-2 pitch. That is hit deep to right, but I think he's going to run it down. Yeah. So now we've got Urshela up with 1 down, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back to the mound. That's oh, we threw it away? Oh, that's the break we needed right there. So Isert throws it away on a little comebacker to the mound, and Urshela goes to second. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what we needed. Come on, Mountcastle. 1 down, 1-2 pitch. That is 5-ball left field. He's got it. So now who else but Gunnar Henderson up here in a big spot. Man on second, 2 down. What do you say? Base hit, base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Man, grounded pretty sharply, but played the shift perfectly on him there, and Bouchette throws to first to get him. So now we're to the fifth. Lacy has gone 4 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, 3 Ks, 54 pitches, and here is the 6-hitter center fielder, Michael Hermosillo. Ground ball to first, he's out of there. All right. I'm finished my Triscuits now. I won't be doing any more eating. So here's Ramos up with 1 down, the 2-1 pitch. Grounded through the hole between Mountcastle and Edmond. I can't talk right now. There's Triscuits in my mouth. Sorry. So now we've got a man on first and 1 down, and Danny Jansen up, who absolutely kills Lacy. I think he's 7 for 13 now in his career against him. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Big strikeout. Big strikeout. Here's Adolph now, the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a base hit. Yep. Oh, he's going to third. And he's going to be in there. All right, so now we've got first and third, 2 down. This is my ace on the mound. This is the best pitcher in the American League. I'm not taking him out. I'm not quick hooking him, even in the playoffs. I think he's the guy most likely to get me out of this jam, so I'm leaving him in. Top of the order is up. Martinez. Here's the full count pitch. Grounded down the line. Urshela's got it. Come on, throw him out. Ooh, got him. Wow, so Lacey works out of it. All right. So we are now going to the bottom of the fifth. Don't have a hit yet. Austin Hayes is up. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That is a fly ball to left field, and he's got that. Okay. So now we've got Trevor Larnack up, who is 0 for 1 today. Heavy shift. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Yeah. He doesn't do so well lefty on lefty. Here's Adley Rutschman up now. Also obviously 0 for 1 today. 2-0 pitch. That is in the air to left. Left fielder's on and got it. So just like game one, the two aces of the stats are locked in a duel here. So here's Lacey now. Espinal is up. Top of the sixth to lead it off. First pitch of the at-bat. That is grounded third. Urshela's got it. And he's out. So now here comes the scary part of the order, mainly Vlad Jr. and Bo Bichette. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's a base hit to right. Frank, that's a good question. Hopefully it's an Oriole and not a Blue Jay who gets the big hit in this game. So I am going to continue to stick with Lacey here. I do more kind of agree with the modern day playoff strategy of just, get guys out of there. This is the third time through the order, but this is my guy. This is the best pitcher in the league, so I'm sticking with him. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Bichette, and he struck him out looking. And now Benintendi is up with 2 down. Here's a 2-2 pitch. And that is cracked into the right field corner. Verdugo's over. Hopefully we can keep... I don't think that run's going to score, is it? All right, so now we got second and third. And I really don't want to take out my best pitcher at this point. He's at 87 pitches. He is in trouble. Michael Hermosillo, this guy's so due. He's 1 for 27 in the postseason. I'm leaving Lacey in. I know if he gives up a hit here, either way, it's probably not the right decision, but it's the decision that I'm making because I trust him and I need him to go deeper in this game for me. So here's a 0-1 pitch. That's going to score at least a run. All right. So I guess the answer to the question is the guy who's 1 for 27 is going to get the big hit in this game. So now Ramos is up, and the reason I'm going to leave Lacey in here, which again probably seems insane at this point, is the lefty on lefty thing. This will be his last batter, I think. I'll bring in a righty if he doesn't get him out, and if he does, the inning's over. So I am going to stick with him here for lefty on lefty. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Mountcastle's going to go to the bag. But the Jays strike. The Jays get a run. So we're going to the bottom of the sixth. We don't have a hit yet. Byron Buxton, the 9-hitter, is up. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Oh, he's trying to bunt. Love the bunt on the no-hitter. But it's not going to work out. Love the audacity, though. All right, here's Edmund. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, center field. He's coming in. He's got it. Here's Alex Verdugo with 2 down, the 3-0 pitch. Now here's Gio Urshela with 2 down, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, he balked. Oh, he balked. So Verdugo goes to second. So now we got a man in scoring position. Gio is up, who's been in a mini slump here after being our best hitter to start the postseason, but the last 3 games or so has really cooled off. Let's get a base hit here, though. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Get through. Yep, that's through. Come on. Come home. Oh, we got a close play at the plate, but he's in there. Oh, man. So that balk proves costly. So Urshela singles home Verdugo. We've got Mountcastle up. He's 0 for 2. He's also been in a mini slump here. Here's a 2-1 pitch. grounded to third, and he's got it. He's out of there. So, I know pretty much everything would say that Lacey should be out of here. Yeah, Alex, actually, good point. I mean, yeah. On the hit thing. Or was that second hit? Verdugo had a hit, right? Or was that a walk? So, anyway, so I know I should be taking... Yeah, I got to take Lacey out here. Jansen is 7 for 14 in his career. This is his third time through the order, and he got into trouble last inning. He's thrown 93 pitches. I mean, what an awesome outing, and I wish the offense had been able to stake more of a lead, but I've got to take him out here. I can't let him face Jansen again. And with him already kind of getting into trouble last inning, it's just time. I'm going to see how many outs I can get from Jordan Hicks, who has 59% energy. His stamina drives me crazy. Really does. And so I'm going to bring him in because I trust him a lot. And we need a clean inning here. So let's see how many outs he can give us here in the 7th. So here's the 1-2. Struck him out. That's what I'm talking about, Jordan Hicks. Yeah, he's struck out 14 in 7 2/3 so far in the postseason. So now here's Ross Adolph. Here's a 1-0 pitch. A little grounder. Come on. It's going to be an infield hit on a little, basically swinging bunt. So as you can see, Hicks does not have a lot of stamina here left, but he's obviously got to face this guy for the 3-batter minimum, and then we'll go from there. Here's Martinez, the 2-1 pitch. And that's a base hit. So now we've got first and third. We've got one down. They're in at the corners, double played up the middle. The outfield came in a little bit. It's interesting. They're trying to cut down the sac fly, I guess, rather than play no doubles. But it's time to take Jordan Hicks out. And I'm going to go to Archie Bradley, who's been great the last few outings, 73%, so he can pitch fine. He's pitched 2 2/3 in this series, and he struck out 5, only giving up 1 hit, no runs. He really had a really bad regular season for me, but he's been good in the playoffs, and he's been good against the Jays. And let's see what he can do here. I'm trying to save Connor Jones for a little. Well, I mean, I don't want to save him. This is like the biggest moment of the game. I guess I just trust Archie Bradley the most at the moment, to be honest. So we got first and third. We got one down. Number 2 hitters up. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Bradley. There it is. Struck him out. It's Mike Holden's favorite player out there coming through again. Now, this is a huge moment. This is Vlad Guerrero. It's 1 for 3 today. 988 OPS in the playoffs. He's Vlad Jr., and he's awesome. And we got Archie Bradley on the mound. 2 down. 1-0 pitch. Shit. So that's a base hit. So we've coughed up the lead now. We're now down 2-1, and Bo Bouchette is up. Bradley, of course, needs to stay in because of the 3-batter minimum rule. This will be the last batter he has to face. Hopefully he'll get us out of the inning here. That would be real nice. Here's a 3-1. Oh boy, that's going to fall in. Are they going to be able to score on it though? Yes. All right, so Archie Bradley, proving why you don't overreact to a small sample of a guy pitching well for a few games and bringing him into a clutch spot. Probably not the best decision. Certainly not a good decision in hindsight, obviously. So at this point, I really need to stop the bleeding. I'm going to bring in Connor Jones, who is my best reliever left, and hope that he can just keep this game close for me here. And so we got first and second, 2 down. 2 runs are in. We're down 3-1. Benintendi's up. And here's the first pitch of the at-bat from Jones. Ground ball. That's through and all the way to the wall. Oh, hey, into the wall. And so that's going to score both runs? Wow. A triple. Not going well here. They called it a 2-run double. I guess he... No, all right. Sometimes the play-by-play and the action is a little confusing out of the park. It was one of those moments. So this game's kind of wide open at this point. 5-1 now. Big inning here from the Jays. Man, bullpen collapse. Here's a 2-2 pitch. And that's another base hit. It is 6-1. The Jays can't stop hitting. And I want to get Jones out of there so I can save him. Save his arm. Yeah, save this arm, yes. But this is his third batter. So here's Ramos. Hopefully he can get the out here. Here's a 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So that was a disaster. We'll go to the bottom of the seventh. We're now down 6-1. And here's Gunnar Henderson. And he strikes out on the 0-2 pitch. And now here's Austin Hayes. And he got called out on strikes. Yeah, Frank, I will bring in my mop-up guy, but actually it's probably going to be Will Smith. He's kind of, I mean, like with the extra arm in the bullpen, Grayson Rodriguez is kind of, I mean, he's my long man / mop-up guy, but with an extra arm in the bullpen in the postseason, Smith kind of got bumped to the never used guy, so I'm going to bring him in probably. So here's Larnack down, the 2-2 pitch, and he struck out as well. Isert is just cruising, making me wish I'd left in Asa Lacy. So now it's time to take him out, and Will Smith is coming in. He has not pitched in the postseason for me yet. He had a pretty rough season. So here he is in to face Danny Jansen. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Grounder to short. Henderson's got it, and he's out of there. All right, here's Ross Adolph with one down. That is popped into shallow right. Edmonds got it. Martinez is up. 2-0 pitch. That's a base hit up the middle. And now here's Espinal. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to second. That will end the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the eighth, needing 5 runs. I mean, what could go wrong? We've got 1 hit today. Isert's just been awesome. And Lacy was great too. My bullpen backfired. So here's now Adley Rutschman, who has a 175 on-base percentage in the postseason. Here's the first pitch. And that is a grounder to short. Bouchette's got it for the out. So we've got 1 down. Buxton's up. The 2-1 pitch. That's a grounder to third, and he's out of there. So now we've got 2 down, bottom of the eighth. For anybody just joining, the series is at 2-2, and the Jays are up 6-1 here in Game 5. Tommy Edman is up, and that is lifted into right. He's got it. All right. So we're going to go to the top of the ninth. Will Smith is going to stay on. He's still doing fine in terms of stamina, and I just need innings right now. That's all we need. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Grounder to second. Edmonds got it. He's out of there. Bo Bouchette, the 2-2. Struck him out. Benintendi, the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to first. All right, good. Let's get this miserable game over as soon as possible so we can get on to winning Game 6. Now here's Verdugo. He is 0 for 2 today with a walk. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He scored the only run. That is lifted in the air to pretty deep right, but looks playable. Maybe just on the fringe of the track there. And Isert's still in. He's at 91 pitches, and he's given up 1 hit. Here's Gio Urshela. He has that hit. Here's the 2-2, and he lines out to third. All right, now here's Ryan Mountcastle with 2 down. Grounded to third. And he's out. So We've lost 2 straight at home now. The 5-run 7th inning after we went to the bullpen. You know, Lacey gave us six solid innings. He wasn't as dominant as he normally is, or as he had been in game 1, but he was good. Then Hicks was bad. Bradley was bad. Jones couldn't do anything. And then Will Smith came in and saved the rest of the bullpen from needing to be used. So that's nice. I mean, Isert, just, wow. I mean, a lot of ground balls, yeah? And, oh, well, he had 11 groundouts, 11 flyouts, and 5 strikeouts. Okay, yeah. And, you know, 1 hit, 2 walks. Just said this at the end of the last few games. Just the offense has just not been very good. All right, Alex. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and do game 6 here. Might as well just need to finish this thing off. All right, I did extend this guy. This was just a small 1-year deal to avoid arbitration. Not a big deal. All right, so let's go ahead and see what our bullpen will look like going into the last game. All right, so they have got Tuki Toussaint back on the mound. He pitched pretty well, 7 innings, 2 runs in game 2, but the O's, of course, won that. And then I'm going to have German Marquez on the mound, who was good. 6 innings, 2 runs as well. Let's see what the bullpen's looking like here. Everybody's available. That's awesome. The day off and then not taxing anybody too much. So that's good. I need to go bump my AC because it's gotten really hot in this room since I've started streaming. So here are the lineups, and no changes on my end, obviously. They are back to their lineup. Ramos and Hermosillo flopped back because of Marquez is a righty. And I will get this game started in 30 seconds as soon as I get some air on in this room. All right, so we're going to game 6, down 3 games to 2. Going into Toronto, 2 deflating losses in a row in Baltimore. Let's get to it. I think the ballpark noise, for some reason the ballpark noise sometimes doesn't turn on, sometimes it does. Beats me what happens. Man, but I was just thinking, Asa Lacy pitched awesome for me in 2 games and lost both of them. That's hard to it's, can still win the series, but certainly makes it a lot harder to do that when you waste 2 great starts from your ace. So here's Edman leading off, 0-1 pitch. He's trying to bunt his way on, and that didn't work at all. So it looks like the wind is open. The roof is open. It's 50 degrees, 13-mile-an-hour wind. I just assumed in November in Toronto the roof would be closed, but the roof is open at the Sky Dome. So now here's Verdugo here against Tuki Toussaint. Grounded to third. He's out of there. All right, Gio Urshela is up. 3-2, full count pitch. Ground ball. In the hole. Ooh, Bouchette. Long throw. He's out of there. And now Marquez is pitching for me today against Martinez. All right, let's roll. It's a 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. It's so quiet without the ballpark sound. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. That happens sometimes. Sometimes it just doesn't come on, and I didn't change any sound control or anything. All right, so now here's Espinal, the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Here's Vlad Jr., the 2-2. And that is crushed. That is long gone. That ball went a million miles an hour out to left field, 415 feet, basically down the line. That was a home run. All right, Bo Bichette is up now. The 1-2. And he struck out looking. But Vlad Jr. does his thing. So here's Ryan Mountcastle up. He is in a slump here, much like most of my lineup. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. All right, now we got Gunnar Henderson, the shortstop, the 1-2 pitch. That is a base hit. That might be a double here, all the way to the wall. Legging it out. All right, so Gunnar Henderson continues to hit here in his first ever postseason. So now Gunner's on second. We got Austin Hayes up 1-1 pitch. And Hayes is out with a ground ball to first, but Henderson goes to third. So now Larnack is up, the 0-2 pitch. And Larnack's struggles continue with the strikeout. Man. All right, so here's Marquez against Benintendi to lead off the second. That's going to be a double. Up against the wall, Hayes has got it. Benintendi flying into second. He slides in. A leadoff double. There's Ramos now. The 1-0. Bunting, but he pops it up. Marquez has got it. We'll take that. Thank you for the free out. Hermosillo is now up. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. I think, yeah, Henderson's got that on the infield dirt. There's now 2 down, and Danny Jansen is up. Jansen hits a ground ball to Edman, and he's out. All right, so we're going to the top of the third now. Adley Rutschman, who, as you can see, is 5 for 39, 128, 171, average on base at 299 OPS. Got to get more hits from guys like that if we're going to come back in this series. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now here's Byron Buxton, the number 9 hitter. The 1-0 pitch. Bunts it right back to Toussaint. So trying to create some offense with the bunt, but just a terrible bunt. Here's Tommy Edman. He is 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Bichette's got it, and he's out of there. All right. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. The 9 hitter, the right fielder. Ross Adolph is up. The 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Martinez is up. The 2-0 pitch. Oh, that's trouble. Line shot to right field off the wall. And he is into second with a double. All right, so now we got a man on second and 1 down, and Espinal, the number 2 hitter, is up. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a ground ball to second. Edmonds got it to first, but the runner goes to third. And now we've got Vlad Jr. up with 2 down, man on third, the 2-1 pitch. Oh, that's trouble. That's trouble. Vlad Jr.'s done it again. Cannot stop that guy. 2-run homer. And it's 3-0. Need a Vlad Jr. on their team. Guy just does nothing but hit home runs, it feels like. So now here's Bo Bichette up. The 3-0 pitch with 2 down. And Marquez walks him. Really need Marquez to be better than this. But I'm already thinking bullpen. Flaherty's my Game 7 pitcher if we get there. I could use him, though. He's at 67%. Luis Castillo is at 39%. He's not usable. So it'd probably be DL Hall or Grayson Rodriguez because they're both fully rested. They both can go a lot of innings if needed, and they've both been good in the postseason so far. But I'm going to stick with them for now. Man on first, 2 down. Benintendi's up. Here's the full count pitch, and that is crushed as well. And that's out of here. Wow. So the Jays are not playing around. So it's now game 6. We're down 3-2 in the series. We're now down 5-0 in the game. And that's clearly going to be all for Marquez. It's time to bring in DL Hall. Try to stop the bleeding here. Try to keep it from getting way out of hand and hope that the offense can chip away here. We got plenty of time, but not a lot of reason to believe that they're going to start hitting. So here's the 0-1 pitch from Hall to Ramos. Grounder to Henderson, who shifted, and he's out of there. So we're going to the top of the 4th. And here is Verdugo to lead off against Toussaint at 3-1. And he walked him. All right, good. Let's go. Azrael, yeah, lost game 4 and game 5, man. We're in game 6 now. We're down 3 games to 2. It's gotten ugly here in game 6 early. So the O's are on the ropes. But here's Urshela with a man on 1-0 pitch, a swinging bunt. Is he gonna get him at second? Did they just turn a double play on that? Give me a break. It was a little swinging bunt basically out in front of the plate, and they turned 2 on it. All right. Mountcastle's up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That is stroked into left, base hit. So, at least we're getting some hits here finally, but our sequencing on those hits could be better here this inning. So here's Gunnar Henderson now. He's 1 for 1 today. We've got 2 down. Man on first in the top of the 4th. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Toussaint, and he strikes out swinging. So DL Hall is going to stay on here and try to keep this game within reach. Here's the 1-0 pitch to lead off the 4th. That is hit in the air to center. Buxton has got it. And now here's Danny Jansen, the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Nice. DL Hall, man. 12 strikeouts and 7 1/3 in the postseason so far. Here's Ross Adolph, the 1-1 pitch with 2 down. Grounded to Mountcastle. Mountcastle's got it. Hall's going to cover the bag. Here's Austin Hayes to lead it off. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. And he's out of there. So you got 1 down now. Trevor Larnach is up. Him and his 233 on base, 154 average in the postseason. The 0-2. And he struck him out. All right, so now here's Adley Rutschman, who has also been miserable at the plate in the postseason. 1-0 pitch. Grounded to third, over to first, and the side is retired. All right, so now here's DL Hall is going to keep pitching here. The top of the order's up. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Santiago Espinal now up, 1-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes. DL Hall, man, trying to rally this team. So now here's Vlad Jr. 2 home runs today in the 2 plate appearances. He's driven in 3 of the 5 runs. Here's a 2-2 pitch from Hall. And that is crushed. Did he just do it 3 times? Yes, he did. He just hit a 472-foot home run for his, he's now 3 for 3 with 3 home runs here. Man, all right. So here's Bo Bichette now. At least somebody's on base there. 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Urshela's got it, but he's deep. I don't know if he's going to be able to get him. He did get him. All right. So now we're going to the top of the 6th. Yeah, Vlad Jr., man. He's been something else this series. And then just the icing on the cake here in this game. So now here's Buxton to lead off the 6th. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Edman, he's 0 for 2 today. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that's going to be extra bases off the wall. It's going to be at least a double. Yeah, it's going to be a double. All right. So Edman is into second with a double now with one down. We got to start making something happen if we're going to come back in this game. Here's Verdugo up. He's 0 for 1 today. I think he walked once. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to second. He's not going to get it? No, he did get him. All right. So Edmonds to third. Urshela's up. 2-1 pitch. Oh, and it got away from him. Come on, baby. Get home. All right. So a wild pitch gets us on the board. Maybe that's just the spark they needed. All right. So now we're down 6-1. Urshela is up. Here's a 3-2 pitch. And he walked him. So now here's Ryan Mountcastle up, and they're sticking with Tukey Toussaint here. Still, here's a 1-2 pitch to Mountcastle. That is base hit, left field. All right, so we're showing, a little bit of life. Showing a little bit of life here. Wish there was less than 2 down. Here's Gunnar Henderson up. He's having a great postseason. Such a good postseason. I bumped him from 8th to 5th in the lineup. Now he's in a big spot. Big spot. 2 down, first and second. The 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. All right. We will go to the bottom of the 6th. DL Hall is up on the mound still. Sorry. And Benintendi is up. The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Roberto Ramos, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. All right, DL. He's 9 1/3, 16 Ks now in the postseason. He's about out of gas here. I'll let him see how he does here. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. DL Hall. He's trying to keep this team, keep the train on the tracks here so the offense can get going maybe, but the offense, man, has been discouraging. Here's Hall to lead off the 7th, and he hits it to left, but very playable. Just goes back on the ball and gets it. Here's Trevor Larnach here, the 7-hitter. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded down the line at first, but Ramos has got it and steps on the bag. Here's Rutschman. Full count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out looking. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the 7th. I think that's going to be all for DL Hall, but, man, he was awesome. 3 2/3. Gave up the 1 hit, the solo home run to Vlad Jr., who has 3 home runs on the day. He struck out 6. He didn't walk any. We'll take it. Who to bring in here? I'm going to manage this game as if it's still close, right? That's what I got to do. Season's on the line. If I lose, then I'm out. So I'm going to go to Jordan Hicks now, who's my closer in the regular season, see how many outs he can give me. And here he is to face Danny Jansen. 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Ross Adolph is up. 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Urshela's got it, and he's out of there. All right, so now we've got 2 down, and the top of the order is up. The designated hitter, Martinez. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good job, Jordan Hicks. Good job. All right, so now Byron Buxton is up. Full count to lead off the 8th. And he struck him out. I was hoping for a walk there on the full count, Byron. Here's Tommy Edman. Another full count pitch. Grounded sharply, but Ramos has got it. Steps on the bag at first. And we are down to our final 4 outs. Here's Verdugo, another full count pitch. And he draws the walk. So 3 straight full count pitches. How many? Okay, so they're going to take him out. And Luciano is in, who has not pitched in the postseason. All right. So Urshela's up. Verdugo's on first. We got 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Urshela. And he struck him out swinging. Well, we got 3 outs left, and all we need is 5 runs. So now we're in the bottom of the 8th. I'm going to stick with Hicks. I don't think we'll be able to get me through this whole inning because his stamina is pretty poor, but we'll see what he can do. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Here's Vlad Jr. 3 for 3 today. 3 home runs, 4 RBI, a 13-12 OPS in the postseason. He's just been unstoppable. Here's a full count pitch from Hicks to Vlad. And he walked him. So when he's not hitting home runs, he's getting walks. What a hitter. I'm still sticking with Hicks here. Bouchette, the 3-1 pitch. That's a base hit up the middle. Here comes a play at third, but he's going to be in there. All right, so time to go back to the bullpen. And I'm going to go to Chafin, my lefty specialist, because they've got 2 lefties coming up. Benintendi is much better against righties than lefties, so they got first and third. They've got 1 down. Andrew Benintendi is up, the 0-1. Oh, and if that doesn't just sum it all up, it's a wild pitch. And the run comes in at 7-1, and Bouchette goes to second. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Benintendi. And that is jacked. Well, there wasn't much hope coming into this inning, and I'd say the 3 additional runs might have put it out of reach. So Chafin's still in. Of course, he's got to face the 3-batter minimum. And now here's Ramos. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that is a base hit up the middle. Here's Hermosillo. 1-1 pitch. And that is crushed. And that is out of here. So Chafin comes in and he gives up home run, single, home run. And at this point, it's just a freaking embarrassment. I mean, I'm going to take him out just because he can't get anybody out. I mean, what does it really matter? Let's let Durbin Feltman come in. He was my best reliever during the regular season. And he's been really bad in the postseason. Maybe we can get, let him go into the offseason feeling good if he can get a couple outs here maybe. So here's Danny Jansen, the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to Edman at second. He goes to first for the out. So we've got 1 down. And they are pinch hitting here. They think they have this game so in hand that they are just bringing in the reserves. Up 11-1 in the playoffs. Here's 3-2 pitch. Base hit to left field. This has just been a disaster the last 2 games. Now here's Martinez up. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Martinez from Feltman. And that is deep right, but he's got it. And finally, the inning is over. So now here's Mountcastle. So top of the 9th, we're down 11-1. 3 outs left in the season, barring the greatest comeback in the history of sports. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Mountcastle. Struck him out. They have Ian Miller out in center field now. Yeah, Astromola, I don't know. My offense just went cold at the wrong time. And my pitching sucked this game, and then my bullpen was bad the game before that. But my hitting was cold all series, it seemed like. So here's the 2-2 pitch to Henderson with 1 down. And he is down on strikes. And now here's Austin Hayes, the 1-2 pitch. And he's down on strikes. So that was fitting. What a terrible last couple games of the series. Pretty good series, but man, from like the 7th inning on of Game 5 and Game 6 were just not even competitive. So, we had 4 hits. Mountcastle had 2 of them. What did I have? 1 hit last game? Yeah. Not much offense. Marquez was bad. Hall was really good. He gave up the 1 home run, and then And then Hicks and Chafin both let it get out of hand, even more than it already was. Tukey Toussaint was great. Vlad Jr., of course, I'm sure, yeah, he was the series MVP, which shocks no one considering he hit 3 home runs just in this game. So, yeah, I can, let's see what the World Series is. It would take it wouldn't take too long to just get to the end of the playoffs here. Maybe, unless it's what's going on here. All right, so let's look at the playoff coverage, playoff tree, and see. Oh wow, the Padres swept the Pirates. So they've been waiting. They've been waiting here for the Jays. So what I'm gonna do is go to playoff coverage, and the series starts tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Siri thought I was just talking to her because I said series. So I am gonna do this. Yeah, I'm with you. I want the go Padres, man. Manny Machado is not very good for them anymore, but I need to see Manny get a World Series. So I think I'm just gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna say autoplay until the playoffs end, and it'll only take a minute here, just to tell us who the World Series champion is. So the Padres are up 1-0. Series is tied. This is just kind of simulating day by day. Takes a minute, but the quickest way to do it. Padres go up 2-1. As long as there's, sometimes you get these other seasons, other league seasons. Oh, the Padres are up 3-1. No, 3-2. Come on, Padres. All right, so the Padres won it. So 4-2. I don't know why it says it's still simulating here. Maybe my computer's just sick of streaming and everything going on, and then asking it to this, and it's protesting. I haven't had it do this before though. Hopefully it's not like in the process of crashing. I haven't done a backup in quite some time. That would be disappointing. All right, there we go. All right, so I got a nice score. Cool. So let's go. I want to see the playoff coverage. I'm going to do it this way. Let me go to league news. Blah, blah, blah. So here we go. Eric Hosmer won series MVP. Okay, sure. Robin Ventura is their manager. So they won 8-6 the final game. Hosmer went 3 for 4 in that game. So Hosmer went, he had 2 home runs in the series clinching game, a home run the game before. I mean, he's been a pretty mediocre player for them overall in this sim, but World Series MVP in the second to last year of his contract. Let's see, what did Manny do? Manny hit a few hits. All right, so the Padres won the World Series. That is their first World Series in this sim. That is going to do it for this. I'll do a quick postseason recap for people who didn't watch the live broadcast, and then I'll do my offseason preview, talking about all the moves that I'm planning to make. It's actually going to be a pretty interesting offseason. I have some pretty big guys up for free agency / entering their last year of team control. So do I trade them to get something for them? It could be quite a few big moves. We'll see, though. Thanks for watching. That's all for now.